All right, anyway, let's watch this video real quick because it said that Glokk40Spaz rejected Playboi Carti. Now, if you recall, I think that there's a video of him saying like he's not a real vamp and whatever, but I want to see if they have any other details.
Box headsets to rejecting Playboi Carti's Opium. Here is how Glokk40Spaz became one of Atlanta's most popular upcoming rappers.
Well, he might have even screwed his career too, because I feel like he had a buzz until he went to jail, and now even they still do release this music, but I just feel like the hype is not there anymore because he's not here to like post on his socials. Plus, I think his management or somebody on his account or a fake account is scamming people for features. So it's just not a good look, man. Somebody need to bail him out. I feel like it can't be too much, right? Although it wasn't aggravated assault, so at least from what I read, which that I don't think they play lightly with that. You see what Atlanta's doing with all the RICO cases. I don't think that he rejected Opium. I think any rapper who is smart would join Opium. Actually, you know what? He already had a buzz going, so he didn't even need it. He went to jail. I feel like at this point, he might need Opium to get him out of jail. If his bond is a lot of money, like say it's $1 million, bro, which it probably isn't. I don't know what it would be. Maybe I feel like with aggravated assault, like violent crimes, they don't just let you out on bail or house arrest because then you might go do that again. But he might need Opium's lawyers to get him out. All right, look at him. Where he locked up at. Check DM. Oh, so Young Scooter. Okay. They gave him new information.
And put it on his story asking if it means anything. Opium J messaging him is kind of weird as he's dissed Carti multiple times, so I'm not really sure what he was thinking. This got fans talking about him potentially signing to Opium, but we wouldn't hear about this again for a couple months. Then on August 12th, he would release his album Don't Get Took Off. The album would contain 12 tracks which are all mostly Glokk40's usual aggressive style. Soon after the release of the album, he would be arrested on the 31st of August, 2 days after his birthday. He was arrested for aggravated assault, armed robbery, possession of a firearm, and unlawful entry. There is a whole police transcript from the Georgia Gazette. The transcript from the news article makes it seem like he was trying to meet up with fans and rob them. However, fans on Reddit are saying that the alleged victims were actually drug dealers. Unfortunately for him, the following months would be when he would really start to gain a lot of traction. At the start of September 2022, Glokk40Spaz would be hit up by Young Scooter. Then a couple weeks later, Opium J would tweet mentioning Glokk40Spaz, suggesting he is signing.
So if y'all don't know who Young Scooter is, he is affiliated with Future. That would be huge. So it looks like a lot of the Atlanta people are probably trying to swoop him up. If I was a label owner or an artist, that's what I would do instantly. That's an easy W. Like, okay, you want, I think they did that to YoungBoy. Atlantic did. Oh, you want to get out of jail? Okay, we'll get you out of jail. It might cost us $1 million or whatever it is, but that's your label advance. And now we own your masters.
To the Opium label. But then an Opium member, Homicide Bino, would reply to the tweet, disproving the rumor. Then literally a day later, Trippie Redd would be seen playing Glokk40Spaz's music on his Instagram live. Then at the end of September, he would release the I Choose Violence music video, which is currently his biggest music video with over 1.2 million views. As you can see, September was an insane month for him. But in November, Glokk40 would make his final decision on a label. In November, he would officially announce that he is signed to Columbia Records. Then after signing to Columbia, Glokk40Spaz would announce from jail that he is not signed to Opium.
They saying you signed.
Oh, he signed to Columbia. I forgot about that.
To Opium or nah, and then they just saying free you.
Nigga, no, y'all niggas shut that the hell up.
Everybody's saying Opium.
Signing Columbia.
Stop beefing with Opium.
Columbia would probably give him more money though, because I don't know. When you sign a Carti, he has all the leverage. He's like, we can make you famous and we can make you a successful artist like pretty easily because my cosign means so much. But that means like I don't have to pay you as much. Whereas Columbia, they can put out a huge bag, but it's not as much of a guarantee, and so less leverage.
Yeah.
And that wraps it up for Glokk40Spaz. As we can see, he has lots of potential and he's set to be a superstar. However, he needs to get out of jail ASAP and not get into any more trouble.
Agreed. His career is like on hold right now.
So I'm going to interrupt this here because he's just recently done an interview from jail and he said that he wants to move to LA to stay out of trouble and just focus on music.
It's just like shit. I'm moving when I get out. On God.
Hey, so
I ain't living in Atlanta no more. I'm going to LA.
No.
So he's clearly making the right choices.
I also think him not signing to Opium is actually very good. I genuinely don't think he fits the Opium aesthetic. And also he's got his own EBG records with many promising artists on it already. So I think it was a good choice to not sign to Opium.
And that's it.
I agree. You don't want to be like in Sofego or even Ken Carson Destroy Lonely's situation. Like, they're successful artists, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of pressure and like they've got to surpass their label owner, which is going to be super hard. And I don't know if they can do it. Like, they have a cap. And whenever you go into any deal, you don't want to have a cap on the upside because there's so much risk. Like, you could lose everything and then you can, like, that's the whole point of starting a business. And people, for the reason people don't want jobs. A job is like a fixed income, right? You get a monthly payment or bi-weekly payment, but it's safe. It comes in bi-weekly. But you start a business, you risk everything so that you can make $1 billion potentially. Like, if you get to Drake's level. But if you're signed to Cardi, like, that kind of stops your bag in the long run. But in the short run, it helps for sure. Like, it makes the process easier. I feel like a good way to do it is sign to Opium, do your like three albums. Although a lot of these contracts have like extensions that are up to the label owner's discretion. And they can make it like 5. But after 5 albums, an artist might be washed, or maybe not washed, but like, I don't know, it's not as fresh anymore. So it takes a special type of artist to really get past 5 projects and still be hot. Pause. But yeah, in a perfect world, he'd sign to Opium, do like 3 to 5 years, and then go off on his own afterwards with all that hype and all that money, start off his own thing, start signing artists. Like, that's why artists start their own labels afterwards, once they get the bag, because then they don't have to do anything. Blink if I need help. I'm on a laptop, bro. I'm traveling. What do you want from me?